Smitten Model Horses. Today, it's probably pretty self-explanatory from the title, but we are
choosing our top 10 favorite models from each other's collections.
Yeah, so it's going to be kind of like our other tag videos. We're just going to go back and forth. But it'll be kind of different because a lot of these horses you haven't seen before, and I think it'll be kind of entertaining. I'm definitely interested to see who's her favorite and why and things like that. But, yeah.
Okay, do you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. So we were kind of going to try to go in order of, like, who's our favorite. It's, like, who's our least favorite out of our top 10 to our most favorite, which is kind of weird, but, yeah. So my first is Hannah's D.A.H. Stone Morgan, and his name is Sully, and he's very cute. He's a Silver Bay. Oh, we can't really tell. Yeah, he's a Silver Bay. I think he's been in videos before.
Yeah, he's probably in our model horse first video, because he's my first... Oh, nope, he wasn't my first stone, so I don't know.
Yeah.
He's in my collection tour.
Oh, he was in your first model over 100.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, that's Sully, and he's cute. And yeah.
So my least favorite of my favorites for hers is Geronimo. I really did not like this horse when it came out, because it was like...
He looked very weird in resin. I think it's because of his whites.
Yeah, no, he looked awful in resin. And then I was like, well, he looks a lot like the Ish, but better. But like, why is he so expensive if you could just get an Ish? But this guy's actually really pretty. And Emma has almost a complete conga, and they look awesome together. Yeah. And she finally got the Geronimo, and when I saw him in person, I was like...
Yeah, I was pretty impressed when I saw him in person, too, because I hadn't, like, seen one up close.
Yeah, so now I want a Geronimo, but I think I'm just going to have to settle for looking at him on her shelves or stealing.
Oh, okay. My next horse is Sundance, and I think this was kind of a surprise for you. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I picked these out over FaceTime, so I was, like, telling them to her as we were talking. He looks really nice on camera.
Looks really nice all the time.
So, I've always wanted a Nakota, and if you have seen her collection tour, you'll see that she has a bunch. And I used to really like Caneretta, so I was going to pick Caneretta, but I remembered how pretty Sundance is. I think his markings are just so cool.
And the way they did his hooves are very interesting, too.
Yeah, he's very nice, and I love his color. And he's just a really cool model. Even, like, for how simple he is. I wish Briar still did like stuff like this.
Yeah.
Because now their special runs are, like, they're almost too complex. Like, this is such a nice special run.
Either too complex or too simple.
Yeah. So,
they should look at, like, wild horses and stuff that kind of inspire the stuff that they do, but I don't know how they design the models.
Yeah.
Alright, so my next one is this, Flash, and honestly he's not one of my top 10 favorites in her collection, but I hated him before she got him, and then she got him and I looked at him in person and I was like, wow, I like him. His
eyes are very nice.
So he deserves to be in this video. So this is the mouse-done thing. Mouse-done.
I call him just the silver Grula. I just call him Grula, but I mean, whatever.
I'm gonna call him Grayla.
My next horse is, or not my horse, but Hannah's next horse, which is, okay, is the Buckskin Tobiana Quell Surprise. He is probably my second favorite of the Quell Surprises, my top favorite being the chestnut thing that I have. But I've been kind of, like, since they came out, I saw him, and he was, like, probably definitely my favorite at the time. And, yeah, I still really like him. And I think I love this pattern, and I think the color is really cool. And it was definitely a cool idea from Briar. And
I was not going to leave Briarfest without him.
Yeah, you bought him secondhand. Yeah. I forgot about that.
I didn't pull him with my ticket. Whoa.
The Derby's in 15 minutes.
Okay, we gotta wrap this up.
We gotta go quick.
Okay, next horse. It is also a Lonesome Glory, but this is a Fleet Alex, and this was in Emma's top 10 purchases of the year video?
I think, no. He was in that and top 10 in my collection?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But whichever one he was in, I told her that I really wanted him and I was going to steal him. And he stayed on my shelves for a little bit because you left your horses at my house for whatever reason, I don't know.
Yeah.
And he looked really cute on camera. He's so
He doesn't look that red in person like he looks
Yeah.
on camera.
He's so pretty. He's so pretty.
Yeah.
But
My next horse is Ash, and she's definitely been in videos. So the reason I like her is because I had a complete conga on Wyatt for a while, and then Fletcher came out, and I decided not to like conga that anymore. But since she painted her, I was like, give me Ash, give me Ash, give me Ash. And she still hasn't, so I'm claiming her as mine right now. So she's really pretty. Is there pictures of her on your Instagram?
absolutely.
So yeah, go look at her on Instagram because obviously you can't see on camera, but she's a river staple blue roan.
Yeah, she was
So.
my Nemo Pamo horse for 18.
Yeah, she's really cute.
Then the next one is a Poker Joe.
That was a big surprise for me.
Yeah, I pulled him off the shelf and she goes, what? But I don't know, I really like Adios, and I've always been eyeing Poker Joe, and then Emma got a Poker Joe, and I was so jealous. So I still gotta grab one, but for now, he's one of my favorites in her collection, because look at that. Look at that.
He's so cute. He
How
is
do
really
you
cute.
not like that?
He's got an arrow on his nose.
He's
So cute. Okay.
Yeah, we love Poker Joe.
My next model is Ethel, who is also a custom by Hannah, and she's in my top 10 because look how cute she is.
Isn't she
She's
adorable?
just adorable. My camera doesn't want to focus on her, but there's definitely pictures out there.
Yes.
And I think she's just such a nice, simple, like really good representation of just a donkey. Like a lot of the customs you see are like really wild, like paints and things like that, and like Sabinos, and like I just think she's a really good representation of just a standard donkey.
Yeah, and I think that's why she does so well at shows, because like that's a donkey.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Like her conformation's a little whack, and
she's a little whack.
yeah.
We love her.
I mean, it's a donkey.
So the next one for me is Sir Duke. And I don't know, he's probably not my 5th favorite in her collection, but he isn't like bare plastic like Briar has been doing with their flea bitten grays, which just makes him look so rich and delicious. And the brown flea bits I can't get over. I wish they did that more. I wish that store special, the silver, had these brown flea
Looks so
bits.
pretty.
I would totally buy it if it was brown, but it's black, and where it's like gray, and it looks like old Ironsides, and it just looks like JC and Litter Snowman, like every flea bitten gray Briar does.
Yeah, they all
And
look the same.
This guy is so much different, and he's so pretty. Yeah.
And he did really good in the last ASB class I showed him in. My next is Kahindi, and as you guys have probably seen, I am obsessed with the ASB mold right now. And this guy, I think he's really cool. He definitely is not like I'm not about to spend $250 on him, or whatever his going rate is right now. But I think he's really cool, and I'm excited to see what Briar does with this new series, and obviously I need him for my conga. So
Yeah, he's so cool. I love
he's
him.
very cool. I'm excited for this series. So
Yeah. And we've already said what we think about the series, right?
I
We're
think
thinking
so.
a silverback gorilla.
Oh yeah, and a giraffe.
A giraffe
on stage.
on stage, yes. Next is Latigo. I don't like many of the horses on the Latigo mold. 2 of them are in this video. This is the first one. This is Latigo. I found him in the Clarion, and then Emma bought him, and I'm very jealous, but he is definitely making my favorites out of her collection for that reason. He's just so nice. I really like the Appaloosas on the Latigo mold, so...
It's a very nice, like, simple Appaloosa pattern.
Yeah. Like, oh.
I wish he had a little bit more of a face marking, like some more molding and
For
stuff.
sure.
but-
Yeah, but this would be, like, if this horse was real, he's so pretty.
Yeah. My next horse is Desatado, and I don't have much of a reason, but I really like this mold. I like this mold better than I like El Barroso, so I think that definitely does a lot for me. But again, with like his pattern, I think it's really cool. He's just really pretty. Again, with kind of like similar to what I said with Sundance. I feel like they've just been going too wild with a lot of the patterns lately.
Yeah.
And I like how simple this is. It's just a nice Sabino.
But it's really complex at the same time. Like, he has mapping and dapples and...
Yeah. And it looks really nice.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, my next one is Champagne Wishes. Is that her name?
Mm-hmm.
Champagne Wishes. When she first came out, I freaked out. I thought she was so pretty, and then I saw her price, and I was like, no thank you.
How much was she? $250 in the Briar store?
Probably something like that, and I was 14. So I was like, there's no way I'll ever be able to afford this horse. And then Emma got her in a partial trade, and she is so pretty. Like,
I think she's probably my second favorite on the Bluegrass Bandit mold.
First
being All That Raz, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy. I definitely like her better than Blue Velvet.
Yeah, Blue Velvet's a little bit weird. She has that pearly white, and I think her white was done after her blue, which is just weird.
I think it would have... I wish I could have seen them do it like this, the way how they do the whites. Because I just feel like it looks so thick.
Yeah, it looks like it looks like
it looks
sticky.
like a custom. Yeah, like it looks like it's gonna stick to your fingers. That's the best way to describe it. But yeah, she's up there.
So I picked these horses out, and I couldn't decide on an order. So the order isn't necessarily who's my favorite in her collection, but it's definitely like my top 3 or the next 3. So next is Glossy Spring, and when I first really started collecting, I also used to conga Othello. So the fact that Hannah has a big Othello conga makes up for the fact that I haven't gotten any Othellos in like literally 3 years. So yeah, that's like just a little background on like, I don't know. So the reason I picked him is really, it was kind of random. The other day when I think it was when Bella was over and we were prepping for the show, I looked at him and I was like, whoa. Yeah, and I don't know if you can see on camera, but he is really dark. Like, his face and his shading is really cool. It definitely looks really weird on camera, but he's really nice in person. And yeah, and I just like Spring. I don't know. He's cute.
Okay, so my next one is this guy. Again, when the Bollywood Surprises came out, I didn't like any of them except for the Pintaloosa. So we kept pulling them, trying to get the Pintaloosa, never did. And I think my mom ended up with 2 of these, and she sold one to Emma, and then she sold the other one. And
I think oh wait, yeah, I did buy one of yours. I thought I pulled one.
And then, oh, what's it called? Mares in Black was talking about how much they like him. Yeah. And then I identify your Briaret, and geez, okay, this horse is really pretty. At first, I didn't like how, light. Soft, how light he is, but look at those socks.
Yeah, his markings are so cute, and his eyes are really pretty.
Yeah, I thought he kind of looked like a vampire at first, but he's definitely grown on me, and I regret that I didn't keep one, and I'm really happy that Emma has one so I can look at it.
Yeah, I think he's probably my first or second favorite of the Bollywood Surprises.
Yeah, he's so cool.
Next is
Hermosa.
Can never remember this horse's name. So this was really random for me.
Yeah, no, I was surprised.
She is just so nice. I love this mold. I wish her mane was a little bit different. I don't know. It's a little bit weird to me. But I think this mold is just so nice, and it's definitely something we needed when it came out. So this Premier Club horse was definitely like a really cool thing. And I like her markings and her color, and she has nice shading, and she has dapples, right? I think so.
I think, yeah, very small.
But you obviously can't see in this light, but...
Go check out my Instagram.
Yeah. So she's just really nice. Oh yeah, she definitely has dapples. You can probably see it now. Yeah, I just think she's really pretty, and I think she's more like underappreciated.
Yeah, she's definitely not talked about at all.
Yeah.
And I actually bought her and her foal separately because
Yeah.
at first I was like, well, I don't like Briar foals. So I got her, and then I went to Briarfest and got Mamacita y Chico. And Chico is my favorite foal ever, and I was like, okay, I gotta find Coruscant somewhere. So I ended up finding him on model horse sales pages. I know I have both of them, but
Yeah, Mamacita and Chico are, like, honestly, everything on that mold's a little bit underrated, except for that Celestine.
Oh yeah, that Celestine thing's kind of weird. Even though I have one.
Yeah.
Selling at Breakfast. Okay. Next is True North. This baby. Very jealous that Emma has one. I didn't appreciate the mold until I customized a Catch Me. And I was like really looking at him and all of the details that this mold has. Holy crap. It's so pretty. And he has like little spots for his whiskers.
Oh my gosh, yeah, he does.
Yeah, it's pretty
I was looking
crazy.
at that the other day in my
And like the neck wrinkles on this side are to die for. And he is just so cool, and I definitely need a True North, and he is expensive and hard to find, so I'm going to deal with looking at Emma's, but he's definitely my, like, I'm most jealous of this horse in your collection. For sure.
Shout out to my mom for paying for half of him for Christmas 2017.
Yes.
Okay, so again, like, my top 10 thing wasn't exactly my top 10, but Churchill, I think this horse is just so pretty. His color is awesome.
Yeah.
And again, with the Othello thing, I've always had a love for Othellos, but I haven't wanted to conga them because I knew that Hannah was gonna eventually, like, really conga, like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, that's the same thing with me and Bluegrass Bandit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really want to buy any Bluegrass Bandits because you have all of the ones that I want. So I'm like, why do I need to?
Yeah, and I
can
think
just look
that's
at your
like
collection.
definitely a big thing with like both of us collecting.
Yeah. It's kind of weird how our collections kind of like shape each other's.
Yeah. I think that's really cool though because we have so many different horses combined.
Yeah.
So.
Just do one big collection picture. We don't have enough shows for that.
Yeah. We could do like a panorama in this room. So he likes Churchill, and he's definitely been in videos before. Again, he's just such a nice color and looks really nice on Othello. So
yeah, shout out to my mom for volunteering.
he I've always said that I think Taskin would look really pretty on Othello, and that kind of like fulfilled it for me a little bit because he's more on the like buckskinny side of the bay. But, yeah,
for sure. Okay, so I actually did something kind of weird. I did my top 9 favorites of Emma's collection and then my least favorite. So here comes my least favorite. This ugly thing.
It's
Bob. Look at how bad.
Guys, he's so pretty.
Bad.
So obviously Hannah is lying and he's her most favorite in my collection. That would make the most sense.
Look at that focus. Yes, please focus on the hideousness so that all of our followers can understand.
Guys, he's so pretty. Oh my gosh, I should post pictures of him on our Instagram.
I think I did.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah. I was about to say he's not signed.
Guys, we need to sign Bob. If it happens, well, I mean, when it happens. Well, I think we're gonna make a separate video, and like we have 2 different giveaways planned, and
yeah, I know we posted that giveaway video, but we're gaining subscribers so fast that we were thinking about doing one big one for Briarfest, where the person who wins can pick out whatever special run model that they want, and then we'll pick it up and send it to you.
Yeah.
So that's our giveaway idea. We'll officially announce it on our Instagram.
Yeah, and we'll probably make a short separate video for it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
This is my least favorite.
We gotta wrap this up because the derby is starting in 2 minutes. Ah! So